Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to balance your daily expenses with your long-term financial goals? Well, you're not alone. In today's uncertain economic climate, managing your money has never been more crucial. But fear not, there's a simple solution that could change your financial life forever. Welcome to the Savvy Finance Corner YouTube channel. Wealth begins with knowledge. Today, we're diving into the world of smart budgeting with the 50-30-20ths rule. This powerful yet straightforward framework is revolutionizing how people manage their money in 2025. With inflation on the rise, housing costs skyrocketing, and economic uncertainty plaguing countries like the US, Canada, UK, and Australia, having a solid financial plan is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. So, what exactly is the 50-30-20ths rule? It's a brilliantly simple way to divide your income into three key categories: 50% for essential needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. This easy-to-follow system adapts to various lifestyles and income levels, making it a go-to strategy for financial success. Let's break it down further. The first 50% of your income goes towards needs. These are the non-negotiables, your survival essentials. We're talking about housing costs like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, healthcare, and basic transportation. If you find your needs exceeding this 50% mark, it might be time to reassess your spending in certain areas. Next up is the 30% allocated for wants. This is where the fun stuff comes in, your discretionary expenses. Think dining out, entertainment, subscriptions, hobbies, vacations, or those little luxuries that make life enjoyable. While these expenses add joy and balance to your life, they shouldn't dominate your budget. Finally, we have the crucial 20% dedicated to savings and debt repayment. This portion directly impacts your long-term financial security. It covers paying down credit cards, tackling student loans, building an emergency fund, contributing to retirement accounts, or investing for the future. By consistently setting aside this 20%, you're paving the way for financial freedom. Now, you might be wondering, why does this system work so well? The beauty of the 50-30-20ths rule lies in its balance. It allows you to enjoy life in the present. That's your 30% wants, while still meeting your obligations 50% needs and securing your future 20% savings. It's flexible enough to work across various income brackets, whether you're earning $2,000 or $10,000 a month. Plus, it encourages consistent saving habits, turning what might have been an afterthought into an automatic part of your financial routine. Let's look at some practical applications. Imagine you're a young professional in the US, bringing home $4,000 a month. Following the 50-30-20 rule, you'd allocate $2,000 to needs, $1,200 to wants, and $800 to savings or debt repayment. This could cover your rent in a mid-cost city, your car loan, and still allow you to save for a house down payment. For a family in Canada with a monthly income of $7,000, the breakdown might look like this: $3,500 for needs covering the mortgage, groceries, and childcare, $2,100 for wants, perhaps family trips and dining out, and $1,400 for savings, maybe split between an RESP for the kids and a retirement fund. Even students or part-time workers in the UK or Australia can benefit from this system. While the income might be smaller, applying the percentages can still help prioritize expenses and potentially use side hustles to meet savings goals. Of course, adapting the rule in high-cost cities like New York, London or Sydney might require some tweaking. In these cases, needs might gobble up 60 to 70% of income. The key is to reduce wants temporarily and prioritize savings wherever possible. Now, let's talk about some common pitfalls to avoid. One major mistake is misclassifying wants as needs. Sure, transportation might be a need, but that luxury car lease, that's definitely in the want category. Another error is ignoring irregular expenses. Those annual insurance premiums, unexpected medical bills, or sudden car repairs can throw your budget off track if you're not prepared. It's also crucial to adjust your budget as your life changes. Getting married, having kids, or moving to a new city all require a fresh look at how you allocate your funds. As we navigate the economic landscape of 2025, we need to be more flexible than ever. With rising inflation and housing costs, you might find your needs consuming more than 50% of your income. In this case, consider cutting your wants to 20% while maintaining that crucial 20% savings rate. Thankfully, technology is making it easier to stick to our budgets. Apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Pocket Guard can automate tracking, helping you stay on top of your 50/30ths. The gig economy is also providing new opportunities. Many people are using side income and freelancing to boost their savings or pay down debt faster, accelerating their path to financial freedom. Let me share a couple of inspiring case studies with you. There's the story of a recent graduate who managed to pay off $30,000 in student loan debt in just 3 years. By strictly applying the 50/30/20ths rule and allocating that full 20% towards loan repayment while ruthlessly cutting back on wants, they achieved what seemed impossible at first. Then there's the family who used this system to achieve true financial stability. Despite rising costs and economic uncertainties, they stuck to their plan. The result? A solid 6-month emergency fund and 0 credit card debt, even during tough economic times. As we wrap up, remember this: the 50/30/20ths rule is simple, yet incredibly powerful. It provides structure without being overwhelming, allowing you to take control of your finances without feeling restricted. And the best part, it's adaptable. Everyone can adjust the percentages to fit their unique circumstances. The key takeaway here is consistency over perfection. Even if you can't follow the rule to the letter, using this framework regularly builds financial discipline and security over time. It's about progress, not perfection. So, are you ready to transform your financial life with the 50/30/20 rule? Remember, wealth begins with knowledge, and you've just taken a huge step towards financial freedom. Thanks for tuning in to Savvy Finance Corner. Until next time, keep budgeting smart and building that wealth.